Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. In this video, we are going to see uh, performance template section. We will be doing the example for performance template section, and we will also see performance template. So let's recall what we have done till now. Okay, so the first thing we did is we created a review period. Okay, then we created some performance role, okay, which was for the manager and the worker. Then we also saw the eligibility profile, and we did a scenario based on that. Then what is a performance document type we created for the annual review, financial year 2025. Then these are the questionnaires. Okay, then we create some questions, and we saw what are the questions type, question template, questionnaire template. Then we understood what is the questionnaire flow. Okay, so then we saw in our previous session about performance process flow. We uh, we saw performance template section. Okay, so these are the things we did yesterday. Okay, let me recall it once again. Just give me a second. Okay, so the first thing is section type. Let me take you to the screen itself, and mm, let's go to performance, and performance template section. Uh, we have already created a performance template, so I'll search for that. Uh, okay. Okay, so annual evaluation template. Let me write that in our Excel sheet. So our performance template section. The name is uh, annual evaluation template. Evaluation template section. Financial year 2025. Okay, then let me open this. Uh, the first thing you see over here is the section detail, which consists of name, description, from date, and to date. Okay. Next comes the section processing. In this, the first thing is section template. Okay. So in section template, if I open the drop down, you can see few of the section type, which is profile content. The first one, it is used to rate worker competency. The second one is performance score. It is used to rate worker performance score. So you have to keep in mind what section type you're selecting, so that uh, the performance template section will get evaluated based on that. So let's suppose I am selecting uh, okay, profile client. Okay, so few of the things will get enabled. So you can see over here scoring is enabled over here by default. It will get populated, and here you see is properties, right? So this is the section which will get uh, populated over here. So you can see the minimum weight and it is required. So if you check mark that you this will get enabled. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you can select the weight. Okay, so let me select the section weight as 100%, and the minimum weight required is, let me mark it as 40. Then there is rate and calculation. Okay, since we have selected questionnaires, okay, we have selected questionnaires. I was expecting, yeah. So we selected profile content, right? Then you can see there is an option which is available which says competency section name. In that you will find only one section name. Then there is section rating model. Here you can select anything. Let's select performance rating model. After that, this is your calculation rule for section, right? Then here you can select average, sum, band, and fast formula. For now we will select average. Other thing will get automatically populated, like decimal places it will be 2, decimal rounding rules it is going to be standard, mapping matrix will be numeric rating. Okay, then there is your mapping method, which is the nearest, highest, or lowest. After that you will see enable manual section rating. You can uh, check mark this requires manager justification in manual and calculated ratings are different. Then you can enable comment sections. Then here the same thing, which is weight section. Here is your rating type. You can check mark this, so it will automatically take your section rating model. So if I check mark this will get automatically populated, and the item calculation will be performance. If I uncheck this and if I select let's say schoolless model, okay, then these properties will get populated, not populated, but you can actually check mark that the options will get enabled. So you can check minimum uh, weight and which is required. Then section contained, which says populate with competency using profile. If I check mark this, so on which profile type you want this section to get implemented, which for person, job, position, organization. So these things will get will be enabled if you check mark this. Then there is use specific content item. If I check mark this, and if I select job and this content item. Okay, so these are the content items which you get, like analytical thinking, application development framework, artificial intelligence. So if there is specific content you want this template to get attached, so you will provide that. Let's remove this and let's take another section type as performance goal. So the second thing you see is it changes to evaluation type. So it can be development performance 1, performance 2, or you can keep it as default. Then there is your calculation rule. Again, we will take it as average. Other thing will get automatically uh, populated. Then there is enable manual section rating, requires manager justification in manual and calculated ratings. Let's provide a bit over here. So let me provide it 100. Okay, 100, and let's keep the minimum weight as 40. Again, we will provide the performance rating model as same as our section rating, and we want to enable the comments. Okay, let me copy this name. Mm, okay, we have already done that. Let me click on save and close. The one thing I forgot to tell you is section type. Okay, we were talking about section type. The first section type is profile content, which is used to rate worker competency. The second one is performance goal, which is used to rate performance goal. And then development goals, which is rate to uh, which is used to rate worker development goals. Then there is overall summary, which is used to provide the overall rating of of the worker. Then worker final feedback, manager final feedback, uh, and then there's questionnaires, which is used to which allows manager, worker, and participant to provide feedback about the worker. So if I select that, yeah, you don't get any options over here. Some so these things will get automatically populated. Then you can use a weight section. Okay, other than that you don't have any access to this questionnaires. If you select that, every other option is being disabled. For now, let's keep it the performance goal. Okay, so this is all about a performance template. Next is your performance template. So it was performance template section. Then this one is performance template. So a performance template in Oracle Fusion is a pre-configured framework used to define the structure and components of performance document to evaluate employees' performance. In It serves as the blueprint for performance evaluation, outlining what section, criteria, and workflow are included in the performance review process. So this is in this task we gather and interlink all the element we have created so far. Let me open that. mm, performance template. Under setup maintenance, we have performance template. If I click on add here in the uh, there are 6 tabs in that. So the first tab is general tab. Here we give general details like name, description, and document type we created in auxiliary part. So we have created our document part. We will attach that document over here. So let's provide a name. I'll use the name performance template financial year 2025. Let me save that in the Excel as well. Okay. So performance template. Mm, you copy that name and paste it in Excel. So task, and these are the names. Okay. So now let's use our document type, which was, let me search that. It was annual evaluation. And let me advance search it. Contents. It is performance document financial year 2025. Let me open that, create it above performance template section. So document type is the name is performance document financial year 2025. Performance doc mhm, document financial year 2025. Okay, so we have attached our document type over here. Under that, you can also attach your eligibility profile here to determine eligible employees for performance documents. So for now, we have not actually saved our eligibility profile, so let's leave it for now. Then there is a participation section. Here we can add performance role we created in previously with minimum number of participants required for each of the role we added. For example, if we have participant feedback task in our process, and if we add two two against participant type performance rule, then manager can add minimum of 2 participant for the task. If you want to set minimum number of participant, so how many participant required in total. So let's make it 2 itself. And do you want to enforce this? Yeah. Yeah. And the maximum number of participant, let's make it 4. Now here we need to add the roles. So who all are involved in our performance template, we have to select that. So the first role is for the worker. The second one is for line manager. He will be the one who is going to be involved in reviewing the worker. Then there is peers, are the participants. So you can provide minimum number of participant over here. So let's do that. Okay. Next tab is the process tab. So okay, yeah, we forgot to provide this from start date and end date. First January till uh, December 31st. And well, okay, from here also you can create your document type. If I uh, click on that, you here below search you can see the create option. You can create your document type here also. It will take you to the same screen. Let's search and add our mm, document type, which is performance document financial year 2025. Mm, okay, there is some issue with that. Most probably the year, uh, from date, and we select that, and let's again try to search for our document type. Mm, okay, so let's select our document type and let's proceed to process. Here we have to select our process flow. Okay, so here we set up process flow related properties. In alert section, here for each task we send alert if not completed within specific day. Okay, when I select the process flow over here, the task will get automatically populated over here. Then for now let's not select that. Let me explain you each of the section. uh, the alert task is this will get automatically populated when you select the process flow. So the task standard alert days, critical alert days, you can select that. If not completed within specific time, we will send them a alert. Okay, then there is a rate calculation section. Here we can set up if calculation of rating is required and to which performance role it is required display. So if I select that calculating ratings, you can see display calculating ratings to worker, display calculated ratings to managers and matrix manager. You can also select use calculated ratings only. Then there is a processing option. In this, we can set up the participant feedback is mandatory, and worker can see the participant added by performance document manager or HR administrator. Okay, so if participant feedback is necessary and if worker can see the participant added by his performance document manager or HR administrator, you can check mark this: display check-ins, display feedback notes, display requested feedbacks. So based on your task you have provided in the performance flow, you will check mark these options. Okay, then there is a participant option. Here we can set up if participant feedback is mandatory, and if worker can see the participant. If you have selected that part, then you can add by his performance document manager or okay. So this is the same. Mm, okay, let me select now the performance process flow. So annual evaluation financial year 2025 is our performance flow. Mm, let me save that. Also, I'll add a row: performance process flow. The name is annual uh, annual evaluation financial year 2025. Now, when I select this process flow, here you can see all the tasks are automatically populated. So here you can change the standard alert days. So it is day 1 day. Repeat standard until task completed. Let's check out this. Self evaluation is required. Managers evaluation of worker. Okay. Uh, up. Let's check mark this. Provide final feedback. Let's check mark this. Okay, so whatever days you have set on that evaluation, 1 day before, the worker will get a standard alert. Let's make this 5 days for all. And the critical alert days are, let's make this one. Okay, repeat critical alert until task complete. Let's do this for all. Okay. So this particular section is important when our requirements include manager as participant, to have matrix manager of the employee as a participant in performance process. From core HR perspective, prerequisites if is to have a matrix manager defined. That is, there should be at least one type of manager other other than line manager in lookup pre-supervisor type. And from performance management perspective, we need to create corresponding performance role and mark auto populate matrix manager of the worker as participants in this section. So here you can see auto populate managers. So by default, participant role will be peer, and allow matrix manager to access worker document automatically. If you want this, you can check mark this. Yeah, so this is about the process tab. If we move ahead, you will see structure tab. In this you have your section name. So the section we created through task performance section are populated, and for each section we can set up below properties. So the properties are rating, calculation rule, weight of the section, you can specify it over here, then content item. Okay, okay, let me select section. So contains financial year 2025. Okay, so this is for worker self-evaluation. Now this section will get automatically populated as we have selected all the uh, sections in our section template. We need to add the rules. Okay, so let me add worker. Item rating is required, and item comment is uh, optional without warning, let it be. So choose to evaluate item, no. Section rating is required, and view participant names, no, let it be. And view participant roles, let let it be, we don't want that. Let's add manager also. So the item rating is required, section rating is required, and rest we are share rating, no. mm, Share comments, yes. And that's all for this structure. Next is your content tab. In this tab we select a section and can load content from the section by using button which is load item section. Over here you can see the button. We can also add specific content item here by clicking add. Mm, if you click on, okay, we have not provided any content item in our performance section, so it is not loading the item. So if we have added, it will get populated over here. Okay, so you can see as our section of this type competency. um, if I select from here, let me change the section name to competency. Okay, let's select this as performance rating model, and this. Okay, now let's move ahead. We will change this for the rating model, calculation average, best performance. Now, okay, now this option is not available. Let it be for now. We will keep it as it is. Mm, let me get the name. Paste, search. Okay. Okay, let it be. Let's move ahead to our document period. So in this tab, we create a document period by mapping it to review period. Okay, we can create one or more document periods in same template, and to each we have to map it and to an eligibility profile. Please note that the eligibility profile can be added to either template level in the general tab or at the document period tab. In this tab, we can also add interim documents. So here are your interim documents to be used in later evaluation. For example, we can add quarterly evaluation documents as an interim document in an annual evaluation document. So comments and or rating from quarterly evaluation document can be referred in annual evaluation. We can also set due dates for each task here and map questionnaires that can be used for participant feedback. Let's add our review period. Mm, was review. Mm, okay, we don't have any review period. I guess it got refreshed. Mm, min period financial year 2025. Mm, mm, okay. For now, we will select for 2024 review period name. The year has not been started yet, so we cannot select that into our template, performance template. That is the reason it is not visible. You can select a eligibility profile over here and document type. If interim evaluation is needed, mm, let me do the advanced search. And so these are the evaluation which are available. Let's select our performance document. The tasks are automatically populated over here. So due date, let's select that. Uh, for now, for now, We'll select the due date as 31st. Let me copy that and paste it in rest of the task. Okay. Now there is the summary tab, which is the last tab for the performance template. Uh, Financial year 2025. Let's start. Okay. So let me go back to, I hope that was 2025. For 23. Let me select December 31st. Let's see, it is first 2024. What the error is saying. You need to enter a document period start date that is on or after first. Okay. Or on or after. You need to enter a document period start date that is either 24. Okay, so the dates are being. Let me check in the general tab. Let me make it 24. I have the 24 January. Now we'll come to what document type will not. Yeah. Mm, let me specify the start date itself. Yeah, we don't have any in that review period. Let's now create that. Let's go to summary, and let's finish this. You can see all your details in this summary tab. So let me save and close. Mm, mm, okay. So structure. Mm, let's now save and close. Mm, okay, let me create the review period for now. Let me make it active. So I'll write the review period name as well. It is created by default. Um, mm, the name is and 2025 annual cycle. Performance template. Mm, Okay, so there is some mismatch of the dates. Oh, let's continue this in our next session. So I'll correct all the mistakes which are been related to the dates, and let's do a proper example tomorrow. So that's all for this session. Let's meet in our next session. If you have any queries, feel free to drop a comment. And thank you for watching the sessions. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.